All right, it is now time for Modern Motherhood with Jacksonville Mom. Tina Peckham is managing editor of Jacksonville Mom, and she's telling us about an easy but beneficial project that you can do with the kids this summer, raising monarch butterflies. Welcome back to the show.
Hi,
great to see you.
Thanks for having me,
oh my gosh, this is so cool. You brought a little caterpillar with you.
This is Pumpkin. My 4-year-old named him.
Your 4-year-old named him. I'm such an idiot. I was like, it's 4 years old. She's like, no, my 4-year-old. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think it took that long for them to cocoon.
He was born last week, so he's just kind of a baby right now.
Oh my gosh. So how long does it here? See your finger.
Okay.
Sure, if you can move. Oh yeah, you're trying to move that. We want to show him.
There he is.
I was like, we don't want to stress him and take him off.
Look at
But how
Pumpkin.
cute. So tell me about the life cycle really quickly.
Yes,
like, how long
absolutely.
Does it take?
It's really quick. So I would say the whole process takes about a month from little baby egg to butterfly.
So you get it as an egg?
Yes. So the thing is, so what we do is we kind of, I like to buy about 2 to 3 milkweed plants. So monarchs exclusively eat milkweed.
Oh, interesting.
And the thing is, they are on the endangered species list. A lot of people don't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So monarch butterflies were added in 2021.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is. I'm really passionate about this. It's very sad.
Do you know why?
Yes.
What's eating them?
Yes. So, well, just like predators and like flies will get to them. And they only eat milkweed. So monarch mamas will exclusively find milkweed, and monarchs lay about 300 to 500 eggs.
Really?
It's insane. I didn't know. I just looked this up yesterday, and I was like, oh my god.
That's a lot.
But less than 10% survive in the wild.
Sad.
So it's really sad. And I'm kind of a testament to this because I had a bunch of milkweed in my cage with my little caterpillars like kind of flourishing.
Yeah.
And I saw this monarch approach it, and she laid 16 eggs on my cage because she like desperately wanted her babies to have
that's
food.
so sad.
I know. And so the milkweed's inside the cage.
But isn't that amazing that she could tell?
Yes,
I mean,
it was
in
really
a cage.
cool.
Yeah.
And so this is the only little guy that survived from her 16 eggs.
See, so maybe that's why. So they're getting killed even before they get to turn into a butterfly.
Yes.
All right, so if we want to help out, what do we need to be able to do this?
So milkweed is crucial.
Okay.
You can get some from your local plant nursery. I like to go to Plant Ranch on Beach Boulevard.
Okay. Thanks for the specific spot. Yeah.
Always call ahead to make sure they have milkweed because it's a very popular activity. It's great for kids.
Okay.
And so there's different things you can do. Some people like to do clippings and raise them indoors. I like to have my outdoor cage. You can buy one on Amazon for $15.
Okay.
It's like a butterfly habitat. And so I get about 2 to 3 milkweed plants, and I save 2 inside the cage as reserve so that I don't get too many eggs.
Got it.
And then keep 1 outside and just keep an eye out for eggs every couple of days. And so like we saw 2 one day, and I was like, oh, well, I want a few more, so I'll leave it out another day. And the next day there was like 20 eggs, and I was like, oh.
Wait, can that be a problem?
It can be.
Why?
Like you can run out of milkweed because 1 plant feeds about 4 to 5 caterpillars.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and so like last week I was out of town and I had to have my husband get me like emergency milkweed.
Oh no!
And so now I have like 20 little I would have bigger ones, but they're chrysalises now.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so moths form cocoons, but monarchs form chrysalis.
Yes.
Chrysalis.
Technical term there.
Yes. Yes.
And then it goes through its life cycle.
Yes. And so once you have your outside milkweed with your eggs, put it inside the cage, lock it up, so that more butterflies don't come in and lay more eggs. And after about 5 days, the egg will hatch.
Okay.
And by the way, the eggs look like little tiny white bumps, so you can spot them on the leaves pretty easily.
Green, yeah.
Yeah. And so once they hatch, they're really teeny tiny, and then they eat around the clock, just milkweed.
Okay.
And so that takes about 2 weeks for them to get big, and yeah, and it's important also keep your plants watered because they're plants and they need sunlight. I like to keep it outside.
Right, right.
And then after about 2 weeks, they go and they will either form it on a leaf or they'll go to the top of your cage and form this little green oval.
Yeah.
And then they stay like that for about a week and you don't touch them.
Okay.
You can touch the caterpillars gently, like my kids like to hold them.
Aww.
And then once it's time for them to become a butterfly, the chrysalis will darken in color. And it'll be dark for about a day, and then within seconds it emerges.
Oh, that's so cool.
Awesome. And then leave them there in the cage for about a day so their wings can dry off because they don't fly right away.
Right.
And then when they're ready to fly, you can let them out.
Oh,
and you've done something good.
That is so cool. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us about it. And JacksonvilleMom.com, right?
Yes, there's a little guide to butterfly raising.
That is so cool. Well, we really appreciate that. Happy summer and happy growing butterflies. That is so cool. Parents, we